Perfect hand doesn't exist. Oh, wait. Do you fetch here? Just to thin the deck? To get basic mountain. Blue-red boom bust. Wait, they're playing Mill? Oof. That might be a tough matchup. 2-4. Might not be playing Mill after... Oh, never mind, they're just... Oh no, they're not a Mill player. Modern Mill, modern Mill. Uh-oh. Lich unwinnable. Brother, I forgot to put Emrakul in my sideboards. I have like 2 counter spells in my sideboards. I'm good. It is gas, though. I'm gonna like have my lessons turned on if he has a trap. Surely after going 2-4, he's not playing Mail again. See, I told you. Explosives for 1. Interesting. Is that Affinity? Imagine losing the die roll was my deck. Literally unplayable. I'm like 0% to win any game where I don't start. And I'm like 51% to win the games where I'm on the play. Uh, don't want to flip Neo or keep Quench me up. I keep Quench me up. Oh. Well, don't mind if I do. What am I discarding? Ancestral Recall? Probably not. Oh, right, I knew I was on top. Yeah, that's fine.
Describes us perfectly. Apart from we aren't fat or ladies, we are just two.
Wait, what? Oh, right, it's still... it still dies for some reason. Okay, we're good. Hey, well, how you doing, bud? Rosie. Rosie, Rosie. Am I gonna lose now? I have free lessons in the yards. You think they have rebuke? They might, yeah. Rebuke this. Why don't you... Wait, you're playing Watery Grave? What's going on here? They're playing Chalice of the Voids. Yeah, they could have gotten a lantern. That would be nasty. Alright. Hmm. Alright, it's 2 mana. Not sure if time for Flip to Mio. Oh, they're already at 12? Hmm. Hmm. Maybe counterspell at this point. One Shitong, maybe one Shitong. Sorry, it's the president. I do have to answer. All right, we win, right? That was a little scary. Look at me. I knew. I'm ready. Bonsoi's ready. Do I have a nickname that my family calls me? I mean, I have a nickname that Liz calls me. My family? No. They just call me Gabriel for the most part. Hey Gavin. Spell Snare can go. I mean, I guess they have the enchantment is scary, right? Maybe I should hedge. I don't know. All my cards are kind of good. That's my opponent's life, you think? How'd you know? We didn't see Chalice or anything, right? Oh, because of the watery grave. Hmm. And is Firebending Lesson maybe like not super great against these builds? And maybe it was for price. I just don't have time for attachments. Wait, they have Basim too? He just Fable is all slow. I don't like cutting Fable, but I didn't know what else to cut. Pretty solid hand. They're mulliganing to 6 again. I think they mulligan to 6 in game 1 too. To be fair, Affinity mulligans a lot. Probably doesn't help when you have Rotten Mouth Viper or whatever in your deck. Did he even play basic? Surely you still have at least one basic, right? One basic Ellen. The card is scary. That was a good draw. Maybe flip right away. Probably. Just good deck building. Probably just technique in the yard right away. Maybe I should just play 4 Tamio for attachments. Just fucking standard. I wonder if I lose game 1 if they get a lantern or graveyard removal card instead of whatever they got. The haste thing, and they play a slower game. What am I hoping for here? Yeah, that was a shock. That's actually the change I made too, right? I mean, I might have trimmed all the shocks, but yeah. I guess I should have been. Let's see. I have 2 cards. They can make a free. I only have instants in my yards. I mean, I could just go Grand Tamio. Then probably take a bit of a beating. Playing Tamio doesn't make a ton of sense. Could just go Grand and heed the Memnite maybe. It's not great, but it's honest work. I would have thought Monomo would be too slow for this format. It probably is. We're just brewing and all nonsense. I don't have to kill it right away, right? Maybe they'll sag the bubble. Maybe they'll sag the bubble in on my turn. Should kill it now in case they have make it just a little tougher for them. I guess it's better to wait, maybe. See what they do with their saga. They might equip boots to the Memnites. Is that some joke? Oh yeah, our podcast app is up. Man, can you imagine if that was firebending lesson? I got greedy. Big cap. Oh, explosives for 1. And then chalice for 1. Whenever you discard a card. Oh, Auto Aura. Auto Aura Monument to Endurance. And you have the old lessons playable, not really. There's a few that's played it. That's what they drew, really? Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay. I'm at 8. I'm drawing kind of dead, right? Alright. That was... I had a decent start, too. Also, if that monument was a fable, I probably win. Feels like a lot. A lot had to do with I sideboarded. This I kept in because of the pinnacle, and they have Memnites. Probably worth it, and it's a lesson. I'm not gonna do subtlety on the play. Only I need so many counter spells. Recalls recall better than not probably not. I want to play one of each, but we were tuning the list when the challenge started. Could do like this. Seems decent. Lauren reveal over lands. Punished. Not sure I would have kept. Okay. Just get rid of Lauren reveal, I guess. Skip 6. Play Grand on one. So I don't have a great turn to play anymore, and it attacks into Memnites. It's me going to. Can just dash it. They do fetch a bit, right? Come on. Something I can cast. Chalice. Chalice would be so sick, actually. Chalice for 0. Hmm. Ragavan's like... Secured a treasure. Job here is done. Can I get Mountain reasonably? Do I ever need double reds? Probably not especially. Fabled the goats, as always. Yeah, open and didn't have any of the broken draws. They had some good draws though when they were empty-handed last game and just drew Kappa Cannoneer. That's kind of nasty. Actually punished for dashing. I mean, they would have maybe played something different last turn, right? Like if they spend their turn playing that Chalice, probably not that bad for me. Ragavan, and then maybe discard the Wisdom. Rewarded for discarding the Wisdom here. I guess just play that and attack, right? Just no rush. Is there Cube for charity this year? Yeah, I think we're still finalizing the rosters and the details, but there should be. Okay, it's a little scary. It's pretty annoying. It's not even that good, right? When it leaves the battlefield. Meltdown would be better. Just silly sideboarding. Do I have to get rid of claws? Play a free Wan Shi Tong and then Price of Freedom? Or do you just play... I think they have Rebuke. They didn't kill my... They have Rebuke. They didn't kill my Fable token? They didn't have a chance to play that Rebuke yet, right? They were tapped out last turn. They're repping Rebuke, surely. Alright, I guess I'll just go. Any other insight? I mean, they have Galvanic Blast in their deck, but I would have used that. Alright, so I should play Wan Shi Tong in response here, right? They're at 8. Alright, they could have Dispute. Well, if they have Dispute, I get to bounce their boards. But bouncing their board's not that great. They get like... I mean, hopefully they don't have Rebuke exactly. That'd be annoying. Or not Rebuke, Dispute. Oh, they can kill the Wan Shi Tong was the trigger on the stack. Oh, they missed it. Or not, I don't know, maybe they didn't miss it, but I think they missed it. Just price it and pay the reward, yeah, but they can rebuke it if I do that. Yeah, they kind of punted. And they're killing the worst creature of the free. Let's see. What's the line here? Oh, look at that. I banged my desk and my desktop didn't just like restart. Beautiful. They're at 8. They're gonna get a shock. I can grand price and then recall for one. Oh, they have chalice. Recall plus price. Do they have to search? It's a May. It's pretty good. Alright, I want to attack first. Could get their lane now. Playing Grand against claws, weapons, and stuff's not super great. Just need 2 cards. Can kill my Wanshi Tongue, but their left was nothing. Or not much. They're still like a tree. Yeah, Talon Monument should do it. Also my Grand. I can like dump my hand next turn. Ancestral clunky. I don't know. I'm about to play my entire hand. About to cast Ancestral Recall. Clunky deck though. Clunky has been called. Banned if wrong. Could go Monument Ancestral and then try and draw attachment for the win, maybe? Yo, Peanuts. Thanks for the resub. Welcome back. Oh, wait, I have the mana to, I'm silly. My bad. Oh, I don't know why I played that first. That was silly, too. Sorry, opponent, you're getting nastily slow-rolled. Kind of breaks. Am I gonna die? I'm looking pretty alive for now. But it's like, well, if he has 5 lands in hand, I can maybe win. Alright, so it's a little tough. Would have been a little easier if just had meltdowns in my deck. Easy 0-1, yeah. Real easy. Ordering from TCG players a lottery ADM. Oh yeah? What's wrong with TCG player? Has there been a lot of complaints and stuff? Should I just get basic mountain? How do I even get punished? I have 1 counter spell. I mean, I don't hate it with my hand. I don't even have a 1 blue mana. So I guess I could draw a Grand I want to cast. Seems kind of unlikely. We bought my GF for first commander deck. Oh, cool. Who's the commander? There's been an uptick and they stopped shipping TCG Player Direct due to missing cards. Basically, daily missing cards posts from direct orders on Reddit. Oh. Missing cards in. That's kind of what happens when you hurriedly move your shipping location to dodge a union, though. Yeah. Not their greatest move, let's say. Not sure how much I'm allowed to like criticize was my contract and stuff. Was my maybe I should have started that conversation. Let's move on.
Prefer really not to speak. If I speak, I am in big trouble. In big trouble, and I don't want to be in big trouble.
All right, am I 19? They have 3 cards in hand. They did not discard a Flage, but they might have drawn one of Salty. Feels like I kind of need to attack now. So I'm trying to prevent 2 damage. And then draw the card right away. The 1 Sync to go with my 1 Subtlety. Might come in handy. Yeah, no, son, if it was Vintage Cube, they would have like 100% win rates. It's all the best cards. That's 2 Secret Foundry, that's illegal. Guide first.
TCG players are benevolent and flawless overlords. Yellowhat hooked yellowhat fell out.
Clearly. Oh, you know what I could have done? I should have surveilled first, right? Someone see the line of surveilling a lesson to the yards. Alright, buy myself a tiny bit of time. Dirty Dangus, thank you so much for the 24 months. Happy anniversary. And Quig, thanks for your support. Attack on tap. Broken. They put it on top. They have 2 cards on 13. How many power class in the 75-0? Unfortunately. Maybe I should just Wisdom. Try to. I only have 1 Surveil land. I mean, even just shocking a guides. I do have Ara's Demonstration, which is not great, not the absolute worst. Just Wisdom into Wisdom. Wisdom Abandonment plus Tamio, take 1/2. Guide just one-shots it. Oh, rough. How do I win this game? Probably just attack, kill the guides, and hope somehow Tamio keeps them at bay for a bit. Is that kind of reasonable? Played at Worlds, how did you do? I made top 40. I went 8 and 6. I started 03 draft 1, 4 rounds of constructed to make day 2, and then I started off pretty strong. Like I was 8-4 at some point, and then I lost the last 2. Okay. So you're saying. I wonder what's in their hands. Is sandbagging a discharge? They draw the 1 on the Holy Heat was 4 card types. It's kind of nice. That I can afford to just Heat of Season Pyromancer, right? Sounds all too bad. Oh, wow. Oh, they attacked me. Oh, I'm just dead? Oh. Get manatized. I didn't even notice they attacked me. I was like, huh? I mean, I lost a die roll. And then they had pretty solid hands. Good thing I have sideboard for that matchup. King Eric, how you doing, bud? Thanks for the 67 months. Welcome back. It'd be interesting to see, like, because so far I've pitched Subtlety and Force in 2 games, but I did end up losing both these games. I'm not sure I've done it any other games in 1. And it was good for me. It, like, kind of bailed me out, but then you just end up losing. And you just end up losing anyways. Alright, 60 free cards. What are we cutting? I wonder if I want both lanterns. The games go long enough. Ragavan on the play? No. I'm not gonna cut Ragavan. Maybe only 1 lantern. I just got that on Holy Heat. It's all ambitious, but don't want to be a lesson short again. I'll keep. It's not great, but keep, and probably want to just get Steam Vents in case I draw a shock, and so I can just fetch for Surveil on 2. Ahmed, 67 months as well. You and King Eric, thanks. Hope you're good. Is Baral bad in this list? I don't know. Where's my shock, bro? Kind of want to attack. Let's Surveil first. I don't think so. I have like Counterspell, Artist Talent, Era's Demonstration, Technique. Probably do want to play my land first, though. Come on deck. Rip. Maybe they'll block. Yes. Huge. I mean, if they're blocking, might not be huge. But yeah. I'm not too unhappy. Ottawa Monument. Or get Fable going. Gotta be Fable. Their blocking would have been look really good if I'd drawn Era's Demonstration of Grand, but that's like all narrow. Maybe keeping an all free monument and cutting on Holy Heat is not that reasonable. They're not super good against Monument though. Monument's so strong when it gets going. Okay. Probably discard land in Monument or Spell Snare is going to come in handy at some point. It's not the worst draw. All right, Dev. So silly. Dev voice. All right, so I have to kill the voice. You like kill? Oh yeah, that's pretty good. Just kill their boards. And have spell stare man up. Maybe I should have like discarded spell snare and like that kind of worked out, but I probably might have messed that up. Like keeping islands. Wait, no, did I draw the spell snare? Oh, whatever. That card is an uber pain. The Kid of an Ajani, which would also be an uber pain. I feel like they have a Johnny. Why would you like play bombardment before attacking? What should I do? What should I do? Feels like I can't beat an Ajani. I mean, the bombardment alone's obviously not doing much right now, but that was Seasoned Pyro. Kind of want to let it resolve. You know what? I'm just going to let it resolve. Every time I don't counter bombardment this file, I have to regret it. I feel like every time I counter it, they have a Johnny. That's a good draw. So they can block and then ping. But I get a treasure. What did you here? Cast Fable first? If I cast Monument first, my Fable's really strong. Maybe I just have to get Monument going. Maybe I'll get lucky and draw like Artist Style next turn. Thought I might get manatized again. You might have thrown the token sits there for tithe. Oh, maybe. If I block, they still get the lifelink, the thingy. That makes a lot of sense to block. Yeah, maybe I was supposed to attack. I gonna be honest, I forgot about manatized despite getting got last turn, last game. At 11. Seems like a good spot to attack, right? What is it? What if I try and double block Pride? They have land, they have Season Pyro. Let's say they have a land. Season Pyro, I double block, they kill. I can just kill my tokens. But at least they don't have like... It's probably bad to attack. I can't let them get the city's blessing and make tokens. If I can untap and erase all spot, I'll probably win. Their last guardian card is another bombardment. Okay. What is their last card in hand? It's not a land. Could be a Flage, I guess. Lorien revealed. That's an interesting one. Could discard it now to get all free triggers. I could just save it. Yeah, I guess I'm just supposed to discard one. This I can discard on their turn to draw a card, maybe. Drawing a card is the one I care the most about. Okay. At 12. Gotta be treasure. Playing Tamio doesn't do a ton for me, does it? Good attack. Lets me play Tamio, cycle Lorien reveal on their turn. Good attack was both. Get 2 treasures. And then I get 2 wisdom on their turn. That sounds pretty good too, right? Get 2 wisdom, trigger monument. Probably draw a shock or something. Yeah, you're right. Time is getting a little low. Nothing to see here beyond just playing a standard deck in Modern and somewhat keeping up. Totally normal. I could play the Tamio and still have Wisdom, make a treasure. But then I can't cast a technique. I think I'm just going to save the Tamio for now. This is a treasure first, I guess. Because the bad part about the attack is I traded a token for just I might just die. I might just be dead on board now. And cycle the Lauren revealed to draw cards. They attack for 2, they make 2 tokens, they get a token and then 3 more token. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They have 10 damage. They have potentially 10 damage. Oh. I mean, shall Lauren reveal just for a chance at a shock? Well, it's only 10 damage, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, only 10 damage. There's a monument. I don't need that. So I can kill them in my upkeep, in their upkeep. Hmm. Am I gonna cast enough spells to... Might not cast enough spells. Alright, let's start by attacking, I guess. Yeah, I might time out. Grand. Taking a lot of time. It's not good. Playing really slow too. I don't know how Monument works. I don't know if I can like kill them and then kill them in response, even if they have something, but I guess we're about to find out. Or like they can wait till they can wait till I choose the free modes, and now they can like respawn, and I've already chosen the free modes. I guess that would counter spell, so I'm good. Okay. Well, definitely one on Holy Heat on the draw, I think. Maybe cut Ragavan on the draw. Just do that. Could do Subtlety and Force on the draw too. Subtlety kind of kills people fast. Maybe True Monument. Maybe just trim Lauren revealed for subtlety. I have a blocker, I have a force for removal, technique. I think I just have to keep. I guess yes. Not the best blocker for prides. If only it was Gran. I do have like 2 eras demonstration in my deck to wipe the boards. Probably should have at least 1 Pyroclast in my sideboards. Yeah, I'll let you have another one. Oops, Ultimia's. The wrong removal spell though. Wrong 2-mana removal spell. Oh well. 1 damage or 1 clue? Well, that sucked. That was a little unlucky. I didn't even draw like... I could have also just drawn a shock. Or a demonstration. Do I owe Chad an A? Do I? Oh yeah, looks like it. Oh, let's save it for the beginning of next round. A's not saving me now. Damn, they're not even doing anything. Looks like their draw's just bad too. Brother, come on. I did like cut like what Lauren revealed for that force. I mean, I guess that force I would have lost without it. Oh, that sucks. Sir Singh. Sir Singh, there's a chance. Just need their hand to be like all lands, their top card to be a land. All lands all the time. Don't even get a trigger right. Yeah, I mean, I have demonstration in my deck. Vian's got no chill. Vian's got 0 chill. Guide a Johnny. As they were playing around Pyroclast and whatnot. Sag. Do we get a free win with Ragavan this game, or is it just gonna die? Just meet its monkey's fate. Oh yeah, sorry. Ragavan goes. Should we get an A for every Ragavan hit? What do we think? Oh, short. So I could attachment now to draw a Grand or something. Sounds like pretty reasonable. Why do I even discard? Is Firebending Lesson ever gonna kill anything? I'd be efficient. Ooh, no blue card left. A Ragavan hit for every good hit, yeah. Oh, what if they thought not seer now and I don't have the second demonstration? Ah, that was bad. That's probably bad. If only lesson hit planeswalkers or any of the lesson spells hit planeswalkers, it would legit be GG. Not like this. Coslex command for 2. Okay, could be worse, I guess. Play like a coward. Pro Milks. And get their token. I could say go with Subtlety mana up. Not very good against land. Make a spawn. Could do Fable and shock one of the tokens. I don't hate it, honestly. It's one less card for next turn. They have 6 cards left. Stuff. Probably gonna lose either way. Le monument, le pire play. Double temple, command. Make a spawn. It's a pretty strong start. Does another Kozilek's command? No, it is make a spawn. Alright, well, if I say go, I get wrecked. If I'd cast demonstration for 1, I would have been in a worse spot, I think. Yeah, my play was fine in hindsight. Bajuka Bug. Oh, yeah, I already had 3 lessons in the yard. Come on, they discard Subtlety and yellow. At this point. Not supposed to win game 1 anyways, really. Damn, who told me to cut the Force Charmal? Emrakul. Alright, Shock can go. Let's see. Do I really want all the Spell Snare? Rumble is one of their best cards. Getting Talisman is nice too. They probably cheat on mana a bit for some negation. Some negation's pretty meh. Subtlety's pretty meh. They just cut the monuments. Just try and play like maximum mana denial. Technique is instant speed and can kill the big stuff. Yeah, in hindsight, I should have forced that rumble. I'm not sure I was winning, but... Alright, 2 spell snares for a little much, and then 2 lanterns, maybe a little much too. I should keep... Maybe I just won't do the lanterns. Keep like 2 monuments. These wisdoms are not looking so great. I guess I have Price of Freedom. Alright, let's try this. Not like the most cohesive sideboard clan. Even like Price Charm was a bit of a non-bow. Yeah, I guess the prices make up. That one's nice. It works against Sprawl. Destroy target land. Works on the basics. Think you're safe, opponent. Think you're safe. You're wrong. And they fetch one of their basics too. They should be down to 1 basic left. If I lose with this hand on the play, price your Sprawl lands, then price plus consign into Charma. Could prize the Talisman. Draw cards. Get my third lesson. I guess if I do that, they can cast an Ice Still. Potentially. And then I kind of lose. I'm just going to say go. Don't want to lose to win Ice Still. I think I'm okay to chill. Yeah, they would have had land Ice Still too. That would have been bad. Might still lose Ice Still. Damn. Okay, so I can Charma Stomping Grounds. At least make them have on tap land Ice Still. Probably my best line, right? We're gonna get the colorless? Cards like Command and whatnot. Let's get their colorless mana. Alright, don't do it, opponent. I repeat, do not do it. Uh-oh. No Ice Still? Let's go. Let's freaking go. Now what, Fable or Wisdom? I have Consign. Probably Fable first. Nintendo. I'll learn a lot of lessons at Worlds. Excellent pun. LSG would be proud. Alright, question is, do I discard Price of Freedom? Probably. So there's what, there's like Kozilek's Return that could be annoying. They're at 6. Guess I'll just go. I guess I can just counter the triggers. Is that Emrakul mana? Fire. Just counter it, right? Alright. Force and Subtlety on the draw, and even Spell Snare, honestly. Could maybe trim it to Mio. Maybe even 2. Talon looks bad. Talon sets me up. Why is Talon bad? Because it dies to stuff, but I mean, I think Talon's just pretty strong in my deck. Subtlety, I still might be what I need just to live a turn. Same for Force. Same for Spell Snare. And I have ways to like get rid of the extras. I guess I could cut all the monuments and then trim on talents. And have like... But then I'm worried I might not be able to kill them. Monument has been kind of slow. Just kill them with Charmos. Just have a couple extra lessons. Let's try this. Got talked into it by Thiago. Talon Monument does sound pretty slow against Eldrazi. Like, when am I gonna have time to tap out 2 turns in a row? I think it's pretty reasonable. All war about Trinisphere. They chose red. Two Emrakuls and an Ugin's lab. I'm guessing they're gonna take the lab. Oh, they took Emrakul. Kind of good news was Lantern in my hand now. Not a rumble. Holy heat. Okay. Feels like I have to play Lantern because of Ice Still. It's kind of a weak play though. But Icel is just gonna solo me. It might solo me even for a Lantern, obviously. So they have 5 mana. They probably have land since they took Emrakul. Lantern's kind of fine play. If they don't do anything special, I can just sack it to draw maybe. I mean, if they don't have Icel, maybe I should like exile Kozilek's Command. Or even Emrakul. They have Icel, I'm probably... Am I sacking the Lantern? Feels like I have to sack the Lantern either way, maybe. As in sack it to draw cards. Is that MTGO? I'm in pretty big trouble. Okay, play land first. They can't cast Kozilek's Command. And I do have Consign for Emrakul now. Am I missing something? Alright, I'm just gonna say go again. I still 100% has been called in chat. Ban if wrong. Kind of sucks you're on the lag. You're on the delay because now you look extra bad. Your comment literally came after they didn't have ice still. I don't think I can afford to consign a talisman, even though that unlocks Kozilek's Command. What do you mean? I mean, they would have cast ice still last turn if they had it. They want to play into a Lantern. Obviously, they would play it. They would play it. They had a land in hand. They have to sack my Lantern. You're not making a ton of sense. Alright, what am I discarding here? Artist Talent. Probably just one of the Fables. Not be too greedy. They drew 2 of their forests. Let's see, 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if they play Kozilek's Command, I counter it. They still have 5 types. So even if they have a 2-mana land, they can't get me right away. So I might have a window to cast Fable or Artist Talent. Or I could play it slow in Price of Freedom first. So the hand is Emrakul, maybe Kozilek's Command, maybe a 2-mana land they're sandbagging. Fable or Price of Freedom? They had make a spawn mana last turn, right? But maybe they want to play into Concide. Yeah, Robs, think about it. You're I mean, it's obvious, but look, I mean, they had a land, so they play Ice Tail, I sack Lantern to get the ladder in, and then they just play a Force and trigger Ice Tail, and they get the Ice Tail going, and obviously they would have played it if they had it. Alright, either way I'm playing my lands. I don't think anything too bad can happen to me if I played a Fable. Well, I say that. They'll let you have Emrakul mana next turn, potentially. Alright, I guess I'm just gonna cast Price of Freedom on Forest. Talent. I think I think I need to... Yeah. Just not let it happen, you know. Because, like, if they just have a Temple or a Nugans next turn, they get to just... If I don't hit their land, they just have 8 mana, they can cast Emrakul. So if I play Fable, I can only counter the Emrakul or the trigger. And if yeah, Talon was like pretty reasonable, I guess. Talon first. Either one. I think Fable was a little risky. Have the Temple. Might be a little screwed here. They're just going for it. I guess they might be worried that if they wait, I'm just gonna have another price. They might also just have like another one in hand. That makes sense. Yeah, I guess in hindsight, I wish I'd gone talents. I'm in a like rough shape probably. I could maybe beat a Nimmercool. Probably not. I always feel like Eero should destroy an artifact now. 2-mana sorcery. Have a third mode. Destroy an artifact. What are we discarding? Blue card, I can Subtlety Emrakul, XCD. Maybe I should have discarded Eero if they have Emrakul. This way they can't kill my own creature. No, don't do it. Maybe it's just a sire. That'd be nice. Could just be a sire. I have a lot of outs. Price of Freedom is an out. Charmo is an out. Come on, deck. You can do it. Counterspell? That works, right? Okay, Counterspell. Maybe I should have kept the second talent for that scenario too, in case I bricked a lot. Well, no, I guess I was going to discard it to Fable. Good old Counterspell. It's nice when they don't just draw their one of Cavern. Who's Sync? Low Insurance. Jukabug. No more Ancestral for me. Edge. Alright. Do you ever bounce Talisman here? It's pretty atrocious if they have another Sire. We know they don't have another Emrakul. Also, that Spell Center might be good if they draw a Rumble. Alright, let's just say go. Tempting. They're at 10. So if I counter that, they can't play Sire. I think I should counter it. We could have Kozilek's Command. They would play Kozilek's Command first. It's probably what they drew. Doesn't seem like they can really have anything good in hand. Alright. I guess I'm just gonna go with my read. Maybe I'm missing something, but... I should untap here, right? Because of Artist Talent. Grand. Not very useful. That's a nice one. Could keep the technique, but seems bad. That's all better. Oh, already at 3 lessons? Doing it. I'll keep one she. Wow. What a turn. Quite the turn. You're at 6. I guess another Ancestral recall. Nice. Gran in a Flage meta. There's no way to counter Flage. Rated. Rated by MTG Malone. Malone, how are the standard streets in the PT? Got him. We got him. Might not end up being enough, but... Alright, Malone. Have a good one. Thanks for the raid. It's a lessons meta. Yeah. Sorry. Shocker. These damn pros. They're rune standard again. Pre-modern is next. Another one? Damn. Value one Shitong. Kind of gonna be bad at Death Tef, but hopefully it's just a Fable or a Flage. I did not have the GG subtlety, fortunately. Ooh, that was a good draw. 3 cards in hand, Flage in the yard. I'm up 15. Hmm. My hand's all awkward. Just dead to arena. Oh, they're free off. MTGO is a lot different. I think I played in the last French match. I played one monument deck. Why are people not playing the deck? Is it actually not that good? If people, I mean, people already had a null in their sideboard and a braid main deck at the PT. Alright, we dealt with the first flage. They still have 4 cards in hand though. I like how one flage made up for like all the one sheet on card advantage. They hit subtlety. Alright, what counters do they play these days? Freakenstein, 2 Strict Serenade, counter target artifact, creature, or planeswalker. And then 2 No More Lies. All these cards are pretty obnoxious. I guess it's mostly No More Lies. Please let me Ancestral Recall. Nice. Delia. Just kidding. By the way, I had the spell snare for the No More Lies. This being all tricky. To be fair, when I was worried about No More Lies, I didn't realize I had spell snare for it. It was genuine at first. Alright, I'm not even 100 sure I should like use my 1-up on Holy Heat to try and get a Ragavan. Could have like Riddler. No. Mato's bad. Alright, let's see. Let's see whose engine wins. Might be too little too late for Fable. How good is it to Mio here? Buys me a bunch of time. Alright, I'll show my hand. So playing Tamio first, I can Tamio. I guess I don't trigger. Yeah, no, I guess I shouldn't play Tamio. I might want to like. Oh, technique. Well, that works. Right, that's why I'm playing that card, right? So I can kill Flage and Riddler. That's pretty nice. Maybe I should have not even bothered with the. What's a Grand here? Makes them jump through extra hoops to do something good, though. Sure, I mean, it's 2 damage. Sorry, Grand. What did I do was the first one I drew, so they both have treasures. Still need to like not die to Plage now. Played right into my plan. Oh, I don't know why I have 6 here. That's bad. Also need to not get decked. Let's start. I guess Monument kills people really fast. Once it gets going. Alright, sideboard. Goes Vacuum, High Noon, Purge, Wrap the Skies, Ashok, Force Dispute. Can bring in a lot of cards if they want to. My Price of Freedoms are no good. Lantern is solid. Charmal might not be the worst. Counterspell is solid. Spell Snare is bad. So Counterspell, Lantern, maybe a Charmal. Spell Snare's pretty bad, right? It's good against No More Lies. No More Lies would have been annoying. High Noon Purge. I feel that's one of their worst cards, though. Oh, I forgot to put Dispute in my sideboard. Demonstration's quite bad against them, right? It's like just bad removal spell, right? Really bad removal spell. And that was the game where I triggered one Shi Tong twice and still kind of close. Could do like this. Could do one Charmal to copy with Fable and to get Arena of Glory. Not very good against Riddler. 5 mana cards. Yeah. A monumental victory. What about our friends on YouTube getting ignored? Chengshu said good luck. That's probably hours ago. And Joaquin says, hi Nassif, do you think it's a good idea to invest in the blue whites? Oh, I think that person came into Twitch and asked that question. And I actually answered. What if we cut Grand for looting? Looting's just not that great of a card. Looting's usually just a bad idea. We have Attachment, which is kind of a better card. First draw lands. That's no good. Alright. Could have maybe mauled. Felt like it was pretty reasonable. Ragavan counterspell. Even have like Aurora and Fitchland for Surveil, good mana, Spire Bluff Canal. They're gonna have a bunch of interaction for my engines and stuff. Actually pretty happy I kept right now. I think the odds that they don't play anything next turn are too low to play Scalding Tarn. Just gonna try and save it for Surveil later. If they don't play anything this turn's probably really good for me anyways. Goes Vacuum. Somewhat of a win con. I have like no ways to get rid of it. I have no ways to get rid of it. Almost their only graveyard hate cards. They could have follow-up Fable. Would be kind of bad for me. But that Goes Vacuum could be bad for me. I mean, I have to auto war to reset it at some point. Auto war is also obviously not a great answer. Alright, I'm gonna let them have it. Surveil first, see what I draw. Yeah, I should have maybe done that. Tamio keeps them a little busy. It's pretty poor against Flage. Pretty poor against a lot of stuff. Keeping Tamio seems a little ambitious. I think sorcery speed, right? It's a pretty big commitment, I guess. I wonder if I just play Monument here. Am I really scared of anything? Grab Disguise to get their own Goes Vacuum. They tap out. Get cycle of quench. I'll just go. Could just have like normalize or dispute. That technique's not killing much. That quench is not countering much either. I can sign. Guess I'll play my lands. Ghost Vacuum's not the best at stopping Wisdom once you get going. So there's that hope. I mean, they get to mail themselves for some flage. Surely that's obnoxious. Can't fetch. It's my graveyard. I have 3 cards left. You try and tap them out too. Mail themselves, but they flage. They just let them have it. Let's make their Ghost Vacuum really sick though. Pretty obnoxious. Alright, I guess I'll just counter it. Kinda wanna get rid of that technique too. Just good draw. Should have tried gotten my lesson on their turn. Another consign. Wow, multiple consigns, eh? I mean, I guess in hindsight, I should have countered that Ghost Vacuum. I ended up countering a Nashug that was much worse. I see that 3 mana up. It could have been like sandbagging a Fable. I actually does bring in Price of Freedom in this matchup. That kind of makes sense. It's like proactive. Kind of messes up their mana. Makes sense. Alright, time to hit. Brutal. Could still be okay though. Could just hit another one. I guess another one's not even enough. It's not the worst draw. That is also not the worst draw. Did not look at any of the Marvel cards revealed yesterday. I don't even know what's in Lorwyn, dude, besides the... Apparently there's a 1/1 for a green and 2 that gives you a mutable tapped. That's about all I know. Well, hopefully they don't have a dispute. Looks like they have another creature though. It's probably decent for me. Decent sign. They floated that way. I guess they could just have like counterspell plus dispute. Jeez. Yeah, I would have won. They might have had dispute early on for the Ghost Vacuum to back up the Ghost Vacuum, but the Riddler was good for them. Kind of a little unlucky to do their one Ghost Vacuum. They hit Tamio. Is that even good? They have to flip. Probably pretty good. Get a 5/5. They kill, have to jump. Guess I'll do 2/2. Should have maybe just done Lantern actually first. That's a little silly. Now what? Don't think I really have outs. Yeah, Riddler kind of won them that game. I should have like level up Talon, played Lantern. I kind of punted. Really? Well, might still be dead, but probably still very dead. Ah. Blade does so good against my cheap creatures. It's a bit of a problem. I think I like the idea of boarding in all the prices though. But what to cut? They have full for basic, but their mana's kind of kind of color intensive. And it gets me something to give me something to do in the early turns. The creatures are bad against Flage, but they help against Ragavan. Could just not do on Whole Heat on the play. Seems loose. Not having the Lantern seems also ambitious. Price helps against Flage though in some ways. And then Force is good against Fable, but Fable's not the best against the rest of my deck. So maybe I don't bother with the Force on the play, and then Subtlety. Subtlety is bad against Dispute. Subtlety pretty tempting. But maybe that's the price I have to pay for these price of freedoms. Alright, let's try this. The hand hider. Solitudes. Damn, someone's mortgaging the house. Obviously, they don't care to have Philia in their deck anyways. Alright, what about Gran? Alors, yes. Damn, Solitude. Thought I was looking pretty. Thought I was looking pretty was the Tamiya Gran and on the play. Should probably have Riddler in my sideboards. Alright, I'm gonna be really mad if they have no more lies now. We could also just have a Pledge or a Philia, I guess. That'd be pretty good here. I'd have Philia. Okay. It's not good. These are not blinking a Riddler, I guess. Silver lining. And we don't have a follow-up free drop. Also silver lining. I may discard up to 2. Definitely discarding 1. What about the other one? Alright, I'll discard land in Lord and Revealed. Yes, Artist Talent. And MTGO. Woo! Scary. Scary spot. Do have that. Gonna discard. Tricky one, tough one. Yeah, discard Press of Freedom. They haven't even drawn a basic yet. Alright, no Ephemerate, please. I don't like that main phase sack. I'd have Ephemerate. They're doing it now. Or maybe they're finally playing around the Wan Tong. They remembered. I guess if you have Ephemerate, you draw first, so like maybe you need to untap land. Alright. Relay. Kind of nice, I guess in some ways they don't have too many Teferis anymore. That card's probably pretty good against me. Yo, Amy, the free 2-1. The free 2-1 raid. Look, if you've been playing Standard, you're going to be just as home. I'm literally playing my World Standard deck in Modern. My anti-cheat. Here's our little mascot. XDD is definitely the mascot of the stream. What's your favorite emote, Amy? Call me one of your emotes, though. Your favorite non-Amy emotes. Or group of emotes. Oh, you're right on time. You just like the lull? Just basic? I can get behind that. Oh yeah, it's 1 mana. Chat. Amy's viewer. Have you ever heard of the card Ancestral Recall? Because I get to play 4 in my modern deck. To play 4 in my standard deck too. Alright, let's try not to time out. Just running my mouth. Let's see, what makes sense here? Let's do this. Let's discard the granny and the talent, maybe. I'm at 19, you're at 11. And I know you have a Riddler, could have a Flage. Playing Ragavan is bad here. I'm just gonna say go. Ancestral recall. I made Gran my commander this week. She did great. Oh, you can play it in your commander deck. Oh, that sounds so nasty, actually. That sounds really, really strong. But you only get to play one of each lessons. Is it strong? Hey, it's not that strong. All right, monument number 1. Gran had the Buster Sword. Is that the lore? Is that the Gran lore? Seems all sketch. They're not paying? They have another one? I mean... Fable might just be too slow here. I think that person might be ghosting, but it's fine. I made them use a dispute. It's not the worst, like, thing in the world. I guess their line is fair. No, their line is probably fair. I could have Ancestral Recall. Kind of wish I'd used Technique last turn. Now I'm taking a lot of damage. And the life gain is a little annoying because I need to kill them fast. No, their consign line makes decent sense. Yeah, I took 6 damage. I was being a little, like, too cautious again, I guess. Now might lose if they drew another consign. Okay. Looks like they were just F6. Let's see. I can't cast spells anyways. Did you watch? No, I watched the first ep on the plane on my way to Worlds, actually. So I got a bit of the lore and stuff. It's pretty cool too, because like a lot happened in just one ep. You get to see like Avatar, the girl, the brother, Zuko, Iroh. You see like pretty much all the main characters right away. Right, 1 mana. My deck's so good. I forget how good my deck is every time. I'd have Force some negation. I maybe should have saved save that to do it on their turn. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be pretty close. Can auto war a token that triggers monument? They have a Flage in the yards. I probably need to keep counterspell mana up. They have arena. So now I might just straight up dive. They have backup counterspell. Or I could play a really safe and bounce Flage. That seems bad though. I guess one she can chump. I guess I'm still dead. Oh, can they just cast it again right away? They sure can. Go down to free. Should have cast attachments first at some point. Not sure it would have mattered, but should have done it. It was a little unfortunate they had oh yeah, I could have like so silly, I could have like killed one of the tokens. At 14. Could maybe just kill them. I have a monument left in my deck, right? Oh no, it's in my graveyard. Counterspell is good. Counterspell is very good. Except I might just run out of time. I'm gonna time out. I'm gonna time out of one game probably. Maybe I have time. Damn it, this sucks. It's so close, but I'm not gonna have time. Yeah. Man, I would have won that game. Well, I would have been able to play a little differently. Like that, even just on Holy Heat play. This sucked. Yeah, I mean, I do that already. But sometimes it's not an option because they've already ran recently. Gotta elevate it much. I mean, I do that sometimes. Rhino, you have them, you have them automatically, but then you also do manually. Yeah, I mean, I do it to some extent when I remember, but I still run a lot of ads. Maybe I should run less. Turn on Ragsy Boy. I'm not a big fan of the monkey around here. Monkey needs to die. Remember the day you made us watch the How to Train Your Dragon at 4 times? Yeah, and kind of somehow missed it too. I think I didn't even cash in on it or something. It was like something ridiculous. Ooh, demonstration. Should I just make them YOLO? Maybe I shouldn't have shocked here. They might. Pretty strong against the blue-red deck. It's not that they got a card back. They lose like 2 cards total and a giant monster. You still get offered ad deals like that one. Honestly, you could scam us. Nah. Most of the deals I get offered is just play a game and have to get some minimum number of viewers to get a payout and I don't know, I can't be bothered. It's not like that much money. And it's not like trivial. Like I would almost never hit the max payout. I would probably hit like partial payout. I did get some pretty good cards, Purity and Counterspell, but we'll see. Can I get out of this mess now? Holy Heat is 3 types. Play Fable and try and chump. I could play Tamio. Chump on Holy Heat. Instant land sorcery creature. But then they can kind of save it. I'm only 11. I think I'm just going to play the Fable. I'm not sure it's better than playing Tamio. Obviously, infinitely worse if they have a counter spell. Yeah, no Holskern. I saw Numat was getting a Holskern sponsorship. Alright, I think I'm in a reasonable spot. Brother, you gotta be kidding me. Alright. I'm not ready for the strategic betrayal meta, apparently. Well, that's a card people play, actually. It's not like... that was brutal, though. Not have likes. They can make it 7 toughness, too. Creature and... the lesson, I guess. Yeah. Brennan literally just like drew out of his sideboard. Castaway. Matt Costa was telling us the story about the one time he played Team Sealed and he had Mastermind Acquisition in his deck, which is the black 2. It's like either Diabolic Tutor or you get to tutor outside of the game. So like his 2 teammates got, a few sideboard cards they needed for their deck, and then he had every other card they opened. So he was playing a match, and at some point he just goes like tutor, attack, and just casts like a random pump spell. He was playing like 4 or 5 colors. Just plays random pump spell out of his sideboard to win the game. Oh man. I guess I'm just casting that wisdom for I'll anticipate value. How do I get an extra card type in here? I need a fetch land. Feels like they have something. They're like tanking every time. I mean, it's not a fetch land. It's pretty good. Better than a fetch land, arguably. Yeah, spell snare. I'd be surprised if there's a spell snare or spell pierce here. There's been a lot of like thinking at every spell I cast. Think they're gonna have Cling to Dust or some negation. Who's dead on board? Oh yes, to do is pump and give it flying. That's kind of close. Strategic Betrayal is fertile. Add the fetch land too. Kind of lost to Riddler again, feels like. Let's cut. No, not the techniques. Not my good removal spell. The heroes. Don't think I'm gonna bother with Lantern. Don't need Force, I think, in the matchup. He probably has Colligan's Command in his deck. Alright, Grixis. Yeah, I'm just gonna cut the Firebending lessons and keep Subtlety, maybe. No, I need more lessons. I keep one of them. Oof. Alright. Hand does something. What do you do? Get rid of Sink or get rid of Island or Scalding Tarn? Scalding Tarn. He mulligan as well. The gutted leftover tempo deck. Two good decks. A lot of time it's not even like, it's just gutted, period. I remember when we came in second in my first team pro tour, that was our draft strat. It was like one of us got the good green 5 deck. I was getting the blue white splash, either black or red usually. And then Amiel was just like, usually was like 4 or 5 color red, like just a bunch of horrendous cards, honestly. Alright, I guess I'll just kill the Tameo. I think he won one match on day 2. I think he won one match when we needed him to win too. Damn. Got double punished for losing last round, like the loss and the frog bracket. Kind of annoying. He had turn 2 frog both times. I didn't have a counter for it. Maybe I'm gonna be happy I didn't play that sink. So that in case he has force. Alright, that's 4 types. Let's hope he doesn't have anything good. Need to dodge Pierce and force some negation. Oh, he has force. I mean, I can maybe win with that hand. My technique is up to like 6 damage. Yes, he can make his frog 7 toughness. As I get to do a Grand recall, then that's 7 damage. So I'm actually okay. If I draw a technique. Which one first? Talent. Sees 1 more cards. Already because of Price of Freedom. Haven't played a land yet. Maybe 11. Talent's got to be better in the long run. Or even in the short run, honestly. I gotta get 1 more redraw. That appears not to be it. Can I draw anything? No. Too bad. It was close. Oh, pretty close. For like uncontested turn 2 frog. Oh, I could draw a lantern? No. Do I have lantern in my deck? I don't think I do. Anyways, out of basics too. Grand doesn't have flying. GG. Wait, why didn't he kill me? The hell? Yeah. Oh, it was his upkeep. Never mind. I really miss my calling, just streaming on Twitch and not making deck guides and selling them. Guess I could do both. Alright, let's keep all my 1-mana spells, maybe. Maybe just... It depends what my opponent's playing. I really don't want to get rid of Fable. Maybe I'll just get rid of Tamio. Should have probably just cast my Grand, right? Actually, Flooded Strand. Oh, I'm off it. Yeah, it's probably just supposed to play my fetch and say go. Depends what they're playing. Maybe not against Solid Fountain. Windswept Heath? Is it blue-white blank? Bant. They might have some new cards. Birthing Ritual. Meddling Mage? Think they're gonna name Firebending Lesson? Would make sense. Oh, it's humans? Is that a playable deck? Was there ever a time elemental stasis deck back in the day? It's one of the first magic related things I remember. I remember that too. I don't know that it was ever like a tier 1 deck. I might have played. I remember playing Time Elemental. I don't remember if I played it with Stasis. Jeskai Ascendancy. What about naming the shock, the lesson shock? Wake me up when they come back, chat. Probably shouldn't do that. I'm probably legit gonna fall asleep if I pretend to fall asleep. Still battling a bit with the jet lag. Alright, brother, let's go. Opponent playing Stasis. Like, 2 days seems so sus to me. Only 2 days seems sus. Some of these one-ups seem sus. What about good old Claws of Gix? Is that card legal in pre-modern or is it Saga? Probably not. Wait, is it? Those another cards. You just sack your Stasis and play another one. Might be unnecessary though. It is. Yeah, 4 Black Vise just makes absolutely no sense to me either. Feel like I would play 1 at most, maybe 2. You also used to play like maybe 1 Stroke of Genius to just deck people. Just also not the worst fair card in the world. What's missing? Are they not playing Counterspell? Not have 4 Counterspells. Can't wait to tune Stasis. Color guides, yeah. What year is this? Gavany Township? What is happening? Did I get stuck? I started talking about pre-modern and I got stuck in a time loop or something. Some warp zone. Is that what's going on? Lando untapped if possible. Now what? Now that I got what I wanted. Guess I'll discard the Spell Snare. I discard the only card I can cast. Ang? Spellcaller. Please. Not even a human. You get them grand down to 14. Surveilling my third lesson. Might get Spellcolored. That'd be rude. Turn 4. 8 minutes. 2 minutes per turn. 8 minutes per spell on average. They're about to be at like 4 minutes per spell. Pretty good. riveting content, sorry. Just all ads and Resident Sleeper. Dude, imagine having your opening hand and it just has black vibes in it. How dreadful. Dude, why do you even need one black vise? I guess I should do that in response, right? Okay, now I can play Fable or Artist Talent. Or even Monument and Attack. Well, that seems bad. Let's do Artist Talent. And just put lands to go. Black Vise was banned in pre-modern. It was too good. I wonder if we could find the all stasis lists from extended. Artem Stroke of Genius kind of gas too. After 100 failed experiments, Urza was stunned to find that common silver passed through the portal undamaged. He immediately designed a golem made of the metal. Ten extended decks to beat part 2 tricks and stasis. Who wrote that? Dave Medish. Four stasis, 4 gush, 4 impulse, 4 powder kick, 4 twat, 4 force of will, 2 boomerang, 2 daze, 2 claws of geek, 1 spell book. Oh, Morphlin. 24 Allens, turnabout. Back to basics. Maybe you do need something like powder keg. Is like Quarian Ranger illegal? Is that a card from the Alps deck? Probably, right? I think that was one of the problem cards for Current Ranger, yeah. You can just beat your lock. Powder keg I could get behind. Not sure about all that garbage though. Sounds like a bunch of scared player. Chronotog? You like skip your turns? Yeah, I don't think that was ever like actual real deck though. Does anyone play Stasis in Commander? Stasis, le meilleur deck en pré-moderne. Not that long ago either. Propaganda. Curse Totem, Black Vise. Arcane Denial. 2 Misdirection in the main deck. And these lists are just so dreadful. Surely you can do better than that. Yeah, I know Stasis is not like really pre-modern stuff. That's why I'm asking. Is Isis Blue-Green Madness a real deck in pre-modern? I mean, it was barely good. It was good enough for standard. I don't know if it was good enough for pre-modern. Not that Force Spike is a great stasis card, but just curious to see if it's legal. 7th edition. Oh, I still have my 4 pretty Force Spikes. Force Spikes, I wouldn't say it's a non-Boas days, but or with stasis, but it's not great. As a deck killing OP. Stroke of genius. One stroke of genius. Or just deck them. If they draw cards. At some point, the stasis win con was just Hauling Mine. You just played 4 Hauling Mine, and since your opponent draws before you, you just deck them. Because they draw 4 extra cards first, basically, or whatever. Or 1 extra card? How does it even work? Maybe it's just 1 extra card. Maybe... Yeah. Damn, they have OG Hauling Mine art. If your opponent shows up with like 64 cards or whatever, you just lose. Sure, Hauling Mine was still a thing when Gush was printed, though. Oh, looks like we got the buy. What are the legal blue and colorless 1-mana cards? Black Vise, everyone's favorite card, apparently. Curse Scroll Stasis. Alright, that was another Stasis card back in the day. It's a little worse than Closet Gex. 1 tap, destroy target permanent you own, it can't be regenerated. Balance Gain. The worst win con, probably. Probably not very good, though. Ivory Tower. 4 Ivory Tower, 4 Black Vise. How can you lose? The Magma Mine. If you know, you know. The Rack. 1 Rack, 1 Ivory Tower, 1 Black Vise. This way you've got all your bases covered. That one's kind of cute with Stasis. Sack a blue Pyroman, counter a spell. Flare of Denial at home. Disrupt, my favorite. It lost the connection. I did just rejoin the game. Disrupt, one of my favorite cards. Mental Notes. That's another card you could play as a win con. Just play 4 Mental Notes. Just really bad cantrip, but mails 8 cards over the course of the game. Oh, Mental Note, it just mails you? I thought Mental Note was target player. Is it really? Oh, it's mail 2 cards, never mind. It's not Thought Scourer, yeah. Alright, maybe not a good win con. Rescue if you want extra boomerangs. Meddling Mage number 2, can't win. A killer among us. Oh, brother. It's kind of funny. Man, get me out of here. I'm just gonna say go. I just want to cast one Shitong, I guess. They probably have no basics, right? Like one basic. Try that. Cut counter spells, maybe. Oh, I never finished my search. Seal of removal. Oh, sleight of hand is legal. Isn't that better than Portent? Wait, Stifle is legal in pre-modern? Oh, Whisper of the Muse, Vision Charm. Vision Charm plus disc. Target artifact phases out. Shock in my opening hand, can't lose. They're playing birds? Oh yeah, right, they're not playing humans. They're playing some... I mean, they got 2 wins was their deck. I think they're just playing their airbending stuff besides Blue-Eyed Aang. Assuming that at least Blue-Eyed Aang. A little chat. Not a solid solid choice. Could have just played attachments. without exactly knowing what they have. They could have like Rex Sage. Geist? Dude, they could actually win a game in like 2. Can I beat a Geist? Guess I can block it? Not really. Well, that's kind of a problem. You're gonna win the match? Edge. Where's my power class when I need it? That would be funny if they just won the match. Oh, it's not the prices of freedom. Alright, I'm not gonna greed, just keep luring revealed on top. Have to exile. I'm gonna play Ghost Quarter or something like that. Check my technique. Not this time. Not today. I don't want to play into a Spellcaller here. Choose my counterspell. Tidebinder. GG. 7-turn clock. Look, Stage Madness. Apparently you have a modern playable deck you didn't even know. Have to Exile, Geist of Staintrap, Noble Hierarch. All playable. And if I do, alright, that one grades. Maybe I'll just kill the thing, not mess around. So 12 in the middle left. How many a killer among us are getting him named our little chat birds and giver of runes? Damn. Poor opponent just can't catch a break. Giver of runes, such a mediocre card. Oh baby. Let's go. Maybe they'll even block with giver. Probably not gonna bother blocking. That'd be funny though. It's not like this. Kick her. We haven't kicked HG. Haven't kicked a firebending lesson yet. Brew versus brew in the 2 free brackets. As Garfield intended. Sorry, you've been eliminated. You're welcome to replay completed rounds of the tournament. Am I though? Am I it looks like Mel made top 8 and me, No, 34th. Rip.